Okay. We should be here, but I can't currently see chat, so fix that. Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me. Excellent. Sound okay? I don't know how noisy it's going to be. It's all very, very improvised. So here we have a box. I will also appear if people. Is the laptop camera, so it's not the best. Oh, it's a bit bright in here. Brighter than I wanted. There we go. Once it compensates, everything gets nice and atmospheric. So one of the things that's liable to go wrong is the music. Gonna play some. There may end up with some ads. Is that a comfortable level? But it's traditional when we do Lego to. I wonder if I can remember how this is done. There we are. Drop that a bit. Okay. Have some spooky music because it generally happens in. Hello, Blair the Thing. Welcome in. I have a feeling I know you from somewhere. When we do Lego on the stream, we do it generally during October and with some spooky music. And I dress up a waistcoat, shirt. So, this is interesting because it's so fucking big. It is impossible to keep this in shot. Most of the time. I'm going to need to.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody the stuff together. Okay,
Oh, thank you, Steel.
Let's jam.
And thank you for testing the alerts. They appear to be working well. So here we have one Lego. I just turned it over from the side that had the code on it. 10273, yeah. It's a big old haunted house. This mat may turn out to be a bad idea. This mat has another purpose. Let's check a few other things. Like, there are no lights in the that works. Very important one. That works. And that sort of worked. The image did not come through, and I feel that's probably because Mix It Up is all the way at the bottom. We will try that again later. But that should be at the top. And it's been moved. But that's... Right. So, someone has assembled this, disassembled it, repackaged it. It should have everything in it plus a few extras. We kind of showed it off a little bit last night before Baldur's Gate, but this is how it be now. We're in a different room in my house. So one I've only used for streaming when I'm Well, I've done some couch gaming on the TV over there, but it's never been seen from this angle. This is the first time for all of you, so feel privileged. We are going to need a tool. So what I'm going to have to get fairly good at is switching on and off this camera when I'm not using it. And you'll need to remind me to turn it back on. So I am going to exit the room for a moment. Get a tool so you can cut the tape here and here. You may need to adjust the positioning of things a little bit, I think. Mostly me. So there's a protective mat on the table here in case I do need to use anything sharp. I got this table in a charity shop in Staines upon Thames, famous for LED. And carried it through the town. I will be back short. Here we go. Okay. So very carefully. Find the seed. And we'll gently open this. I am not the sort of person who really wants to protect the box. It's not going to be displayed or anything. Although I do tend not to throw them away out of sentiment, but they're not vastly well taken care of. So here we go. We're going to have to make some space. Don't mind a bit of a flirt. Right. It has another box inside the box. Let's try and get that out gently. Okay. Put that to the side. And an extra bag. So these bags, ooh, they are labelled. What I'm slightly worried about is I haven't seen the manual. Whether I have to find that. Right, that's the box done. We'll put that out of the way for a moment. I see a tail. We have a guest. Which guest, I can't tell you. Either Winston or Tony. So, these are not as fresh as the days. Oh, I see the manual. That's brilliant. Right, there's a certain premium in the number of sandwich bags alone for this, but someone has taken great care in this and just done this exactly in reverse and created and put them into resealable bags. Fantastic. Okay. Amazing. So, the designers left to right Nick Elbow Van Slagmat, Milan the Spice, Madge, Carl Mad Dog Miriam, Michael Mike Pisaki, I can't, and Austin Pretty Pictures Carlson. This is the design team for this. There is a note. I'm not if the microphone's well audible or not. So what we're gonna do, I'm thinking I might just start building it here and keep building it here, and then gradually sort out the room as I go, rather than trying to make it work in my office, because this is huge. We're going to struggle with the camera fitting everything in. There's a note here. The expedition has been unnatural to say the least. On day 20, the fever nearly took me. A fortnight later, I almost expired by the mummy's curse. Each time I placed a brick, it seemed another week had passed. Fortunately, I am joined in this quest by my trusted fellow adventurers. Without their help, I would have been lost to the void. After many a dead end and sudden halt, forsooth, the manor is finally complete. Carl Merriam, expedition lead. So that's this dude here. So they're making a bit of a story. Manor von Baron is a spooky haunted house themed park ride. It was home to Samuel von Baron, one of the world's greatest villains. He travelled the globe in search of ancient artifacts to steal for his collection, but perhaps he stole too much. After von Baron snatched the Rigu Ruby, Pharaoh Hotep cursed his manor for 1,000 generations. Enter if you dare. And you can read the full story on lego.com Haunted House. There are several extra bricks you can use to make it into a phone-operated device. The individual bricks, so you need one of these and two of these. This thing alone costs about £50 because they're not made anymore, discontinued. And this one here, two of them, cost about £100 for the pair. So maybe not. We will see. We got the brick separating here. We do not have. I don't think that came in these bags. So, but luckily, we have my own one. I had a special request from Fader. You kind of get that already. Listen. Yep. Thank you for the lurk, Bray. For the lurk, Steel. So we need to organise our bag. So we have a guide here. Bags 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are the first part of the build. So we're going to get those, and then we'll put the rest away. And what we're going to do, I think we're going to have to trust it. It's kind of the idea was to unpack all the bags and then pack them back. But I think that's just going to be effort wasted. So we need anything that's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 needs to go to the side for now. Bag 17, 15, 14 and 15. Maybe what I'll do is I'll arrange the bags into uh, 18, 16 and 13, so that's 11, 12, 13, 9, 9, 10, 11. We can go there for now. Whoop. We'll keep hold of that. Legoland. Kids go free, apparently. I wonder if that's still true. Bag 5, the first of the bags we need. Bag 3. Bag number 1, and this comes with our special extra bit, so we'll probably go as far as assembling them today. 1, 2, can we get up to 6? Yeah, it's up to 6. So 1, that's 6, 5, 1, 4. I can count. Look, 3, 2, 1. So I can thoroughly recommend this eBay seller if you happen to be in the UK or want to pay. That's bag 7 and bag 8. So at the least we can count up the bags and make sure they're all there, which I feel they're going to be. Whoever this eBay seller is, they're very meticulous in what they do. So this is bags 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where are you? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hello, you Rosie, how you doing? 17, 18 bags. We have counted 18 bags. On here, first part of the build is 1 to 6. Second part build is 7 to 12. And the last part of the build is 13 to 18. Perfect. Shall we begin? Shall we start building this mofo? I feel kind of weird that there's like this section of my camera that's... Let's see if we can make myself more central. I wanted to keep the nice crane picture in shot, though. How's it going? Well, I'm a little trepidatious about this because it's a purchase. A second-hand purchase. And therefore, obviously, that comes with the... Oh, look! The tool is in there. The tool is actually in the bag. He gave me everything. That's fantastic. I've realised something I need to do. I just need to check if it's on this machine already. It is! How fantastic. Can you please pop up? Oh, I did not mute this machine, so there was an errant Discord doink. My apologies. Right. So the earphones, we've probably got about an hour before the earphones run out. I can find another solution. Okay, take care. Play the thing. I'll let you know how things are going. So, we can start. I think we should trust to luck, and if luck fails us, it's probably going to be a single missing brick or something. So is this reasonably visible for you? You think you'll be able to see what's going on? It's a big old set, yeah. So, what are the stats for this set? Unlike the adult ones, it doesn't give you 20 pages of sort of backstory. But here is, I think, every brick in the set. The light brick is going to need a small battery, which I don't know if I've got that size. I mean, it's written just behind me. They are apparently very reasonable about missing bricks. It is 3,231 pieces, and the box is this big. Me for scale. So the camera is the built-in one in the laptop, so it's going to get overexposed. It's going to drop in and out a bit. It's a good laptop camera, but it's far from perfect. I may get something better as we go along. And you need to be all the way down. Go. And I may occasionally turn it up because it's going to stand up, and all you will see is my torso. So there was a special request from Fader for which I will need to improvise a little. I shall be right back. Hang on. Yeah, it is. It's super important when doing Lego that you have a receptacle to put the stuff that you are working on in, possibly several. It is a lesson I learned. Right, so these are all the blocks, the bags we don't need. So the next section is 7 to 10. So if we take 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just behind me here. And the rest is here, and I'll go back to the box soon. It will be some time before we get to them. So, bag one. Let us begin. So this is a little extra. Oh, gosh. I feel if I reported this to the seller, they'd be mortified. Some bits got stuck on the. They may have fallen out of this box. There's a box from Legoland. I feel this is some new figures. We'll put those to the side and come back to them. So I've always sort of struggled a little bit with the arrangements here. Hello, Pip. Good to see you. I want you to be able to see the manual and what I'm doing with my hands, and the stuff I'm doing. Thankfully, I have about 4 times the space of previous efforts, so we can probably make everything work. So if we place the manual about here, it will be the bits box, and it won't always be on camera. We have opened this, so this doesn't need to go into the bits box. This is going to be the base for everything we do. Hello, Kerrison. How are you? Fantastic to see you. I'm going to keep the bag, just in case we need to abandon halfway through. We shall place the bag, folding it nicely. Folding it nice. Folding it. No, it's actually airtight, that's why. Folding it nicely. Folding it nicely. Go to sleep. There we go. That goes under here. Can we hear the nice spooky music? I'm going to do a thing I don't normally do. I think I'm going to invert this camera. There we go. Because that feels more natural for me to do this. But again, it's just kind of, it's in the wrong place, or I'm in the wrong place. I'm going to have to work on that. What could we do? I know what we could do. Excellent. That's the idea. Is we have chill, spooky music. There we go. This is working. This is working very well. You'll note that there are 2 laptop keyboards in here. Yes. Osho. And once again, I'm on the other side of the screen. The flamingo's getting a lot of airtime, which is intentional, but the me not being censored is not. Right. Okay. There we go. So. Here's our base. Here's our box of bits. Here are some sharp implements we won't need. Thankfully. There is the bag that needs to stay underneath there. So it's an October thing generally, this, and we're starting early because I couldn't wait to open it. So we shall begin. We need I might start putting a little bot that puts links into the manual so you can kind of read along if you want. But if you want to look it up, it's this is it. I think that's right, 1027.3. Yeah, I mean, I have memorized the number, I just don't trust my memory. But that is the one you can look up. What we can do is we can bring this mat down. And also, the camera does move. A bit. So, it's quite an angular view, but, you know, we'll make do. I'm going to keep on getting up and getting things while I'm doing this because I'm shit at preparing. Yeah. So we want this long piece here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count that again. 7, 8 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And we will know if we've got it right because the other blocks on this side here will hold it in place. So we need a 1, 2, 3, 6 stud. This piece here. And one of these were gold dust when I was a kid. There are many things that you just get like extras of in sets that you know, you lost one and that was it. You couldn't build anything anymore. It was terrible. So I'm going to try not to do this thing where I kind of pull it into my chest. And if I do that, do hit the newt redeem to get my attention, please. When I concentrate, I tend to pull things into myself and do this. Not very helpful for you guys. I mean, I can push this up a bit. But now it's not square, and I feel... But we can do this. Come on. So there we go. That looks about right, doesn't it? So we need a 4 stud line block. And that's the first page done. Need to keep an eye on the time a little. Page 2. For page 2, we will require a 4-block brown flat piece, 4 stud rather, a 6 of these uh, 4 stud green pieces, and another 2, and we shall have our magic number. There are more in there, so there is more of this to come. 6 of those. A 3 stud grey piece, nondescript and boring. And an interesting piece. What could this be? Looks like a chest or something. And a 1 stud square red piece. And we need 3 of those. 2. Well, please do not let disaster strike this soon. Nope. We have got our... So, there we are. 3. So there's a bit of pre-build here. We get 2 of these. Place them on top of each other. No. Also, one of the reasons I've started early is it's clear that this is going to take an age to do. Oh, these do not want to go together. Good bit of force needed there, which is nice because you know they're going to hold together when the cats inevitably run into it. So we get 2, and then we do 2 more, like this. And I read the thing wrong. I needed a second one of these. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, another 2. And then another 2. So we get 2 brown, 2 brown, 2. And then the 3 stud goes on the top here. And we place these. Yeah, you can just see, just in the corner here, this actually goes on top of that. And this goes, yeah. Now, this seems to indicate... Ah! We missed something. We needed 2 flat red pieces. So, there we go. There. There. So, there's something immensely satisfying about layering flat Lego onto flat Lego. I can't explain why I love doing it so much, but I do. Also, Fader, as requested. If she's still awake. If she's not, I am glad it's relaxing. That's the whole idea, and it is for me too. I feel like we once again talk about being in the Air Cadets, which I frequently do when I'm beat sabering. The incredibly senior instructor I had talks about barrel rolls and says I don't like to do them very often. They're otherwise they become boring. So we only want to do them on special occasion. I feel like if I do this all the time, it will kind of lose the specialness. So it's now only for 100 follower goals or October. I think that's how I've done it in my head, which allows 2 possibilities. They just happen to coincide this time. So extra big set. Ow! Hello, Zenith the Stars. How are you doing? Thank you for the lurky hello. Please feel free to remain invisible and silent, or well, you're neither of those now that you've done. Yeah. But quietly lurky in the background. That's entirely up to you. So this is done for the moment. We can set this aside over there where it's out of harm's way. And we can begin on this. So for this one, looks like another eight studder. One of those. We need one of these little bastards that you keep on losing. They're almost as bad as the little circular one stud things, but yes, this is an 18 plus Lego stream. You are 18, aren't you? Good. We need one of these. And 10. These. So if we do them in twos, that makes the maths easier. 2, 4, 6. You're not right. In a box with you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes. I do hope you stream again sometime, Kerrison. And yes, it's a thing you should do. I did not do it, really. Or I did occasionally. But it's a great idea. My absolute favourite follower celebrations are MK's, where he does an art raffle. Every 100 users, he does an art raffle. And he's been doing it for ages. He's well past 1,000 followers now. And I'm pretty sure every single one of them is genuine because they look at the art he does and go, I want some of that. I'll watch him draw. And he'll only do on-stream art for a follower celebration. And it's the only time he does commissions as well. So he will do a commission. Basically, you can win a commission from him. Anyway, yeah, MK's great. In fact, let's talk about let's shout out MK. If I can remember how it goes. It's... I think that's right. Apologies for the cats. Is that going to work? It is not going to work. We have detected a problem. Or maybe the capitalization messed it up. No, that's not working. Just choosing someone at random. No, nothing. Not a sausage. Oh, but I feel if I do this, I'm going to end up. No, that's not it. It's to do with we might now hear a shout out rather and not see one, but I just want to check this. But it appears to be Duff. So I can do a new one, but it's going to break everything else. I can try this actually. Oh my gosh. Let's do it here. One of the nice things about this is I don't ever feel in a rush. So I can fix this now. It will probably break it for everything else, but hey, I might have the chance to fix that tomorrow. So it could actually have just expired. It could need redoing. Oh, I just remembered I need to... I'll come off it. Yeah, it's a fantastic one. I thoroughly approve, as you might have told by me being so effusive about the whole damn thing. But thankfully, I have everything I need here for once. These streams, Lego streams, that is, tend to be characterized by a lot less having my shit together than other streams. Yeah. I absolutely trust TechLink's shout out. It's just a shame that my feature request never made the grade. Which is, there's a bunch of slides. Should be... Actually, it's all the way there. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully this is something we have to do rarely, if not just once. We will refresh the cache of the current page and... Ta-da! And in about 30 seconds we will get a clip. Because that's how Twitch be right now. So we've got our 10 of these. Let's put them all together in a nice little row, or maybe 2 rows. Green.
Where's my Zephyr badge? Right? Wait, I did have a potion. I just had to scroll down. Are you kidding me? I had potions. I just didn't scroll down. After all that, I could have just healed my dude. Oh, I am
You can
so
see
grumpy.
he's very close to a an art raffle there.
Wow. Wow. Let's save.
Right. We have one of these,
All
10 of these, one of these, 4. What the fuck are these? 2 stud, 4x brown. And 4 of those. I think I probably just made myself a little annoyed last time by giving myself less and less space to work in. 1, 2. And now I've got loads of space. And my major concern is that the cats like sitting on this table. They like sitting on this table a lot, and they may object to it slowly being taken over by a haunted house. But I'm gonna have to think about that one a bit. There we go. 4. So, Kerrison, no, you don't get off that lightly. We've got 4 of those. We need 1, which is this one. Yeah. And we need some exciting stuff. Looks like a window.
I pronounced every letter in that word. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from you, sir.
We need a pane of glass.
All my hot dogs on the floor.
Yeah. Thankfully, this is a nice, good-sized table, and it's long and fairly deep. So the long bit is helpful because of all the technology I have to strew about the place. So actually, we need 4 of each of these things. So we're actually building quite a few windows. This is very exciting. I can barely contain myself. I'm channeling Big Clive. There it is. Oh, thank you for the bits. Once again, extra points for anyone who can identify what musical number that is from. The points are just points. You don't win anything. You just get some points. Right. Oh, we're building some windows. This is going to be cool. I am looking forward to this. I am unreasonably excited. So, push that up there. Right, I'm gonna... And brown block. So 1 green, 1 brown each, and then 2 greens and 1 brown each. And then a further 2 greens on each pillar. No, like this, and then there you go. Come on, sit, play nicely. There we go. And now the windows. Now I used to do this. This is proper memory stuff for me. I used to build stacks, and whenever windows were available in Lego, I would build stacks and stacks of them, like enormous amounts of them. Which do you prefer, more building the windows or placing the flat bricks on there? Ooh, you were paying attention. I think the most enduring pleasure is layering flat bricks on other flat bricks, but only with purpose. This is really important. It's got to be for a reason. You can't just... It doesn't work if I just sit there layering them. The fun goes away after a while. But windows, yeah, you can really like let rip with windows. You can plumb the depths of insanity with windows. More windows, more. Now, there is an outside. There is a specific way around these are meant to go, and they should all go the same way. So let's not get that wrong and make ourselves unhappy. Okay. Slightly offset. Slightly offset is distressing. Very distressing. However, this is how they're meant to be. Lego have accounted for this flaw. Look at this awfulness. They are very slightly offset. Makes me shiver. It does. Lego have accounted for this by dint of that's not right. I have got something wrong. Oh, I have not got something wrong. I have missed a piece. No, I have not missed a piece. It's here. And then layering 2 blocks, one upon the other. And there you have it. All is flush, smooth, correct again. And very shortly we're going to go and have a break. And I'm going to go find the other bits of Lego accoutrements that I have not transported into this room. For now, this is the Lego space. It's how it gonna be for some time. We're in this for the long run, people. But before we do that, we're going over here to find out where the hell we put this thing. And we do that, and we go right. Well, the window panes have a small indentation on this side, so this will be the inside of the building because having that on the outside will just be insanity. Don't you agree? The windows must be flush with the outside. The inside may have a small indentation. We feel this is correct, yes. Before the break, this is how it's looking. We have begun. Right. I'm in a new place, so I'm going to have to remember how to do this. Right, you can't see my super secret stuff there. That is mine. It's not for you to see. Here we have... There we go. So, I will see you interfrastically. Be right back. I return. You may notice some additions to the scene. These are my friends, the Lego heads. This one's her head doesn't stay on very well, but it's where I keep these. And we have a new one, which we're going to open now. It's not new. I bought it absolutely years ago. But it's sat in its box by my TV, staring at me, judgingly. And we're going to use this for extra bits. Cheeky little sod. The heads do not, on these, are terrible. They don't stick very well. Add that to the junk behind me. Hello, Six. how are you doing? I am fantastic, thank you. Let's get the music back on, shall we? No, I didn't ask you to do that. I asked for you to open. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. Let's get to the back. We're doing spooky Lego buildings. I'm going to have to somehow sort of fit into the schedule alongside all the other random shit I'm doing. I am doing the things I have always done. Yes, sir. Right. Not to shoot you down, but honestly, this is going backwards, not forwards. Lego streams used to be a fairly regular thing. So just over there, I'm not. We might be able to. There we go. Got some Lego tulips, I think. Orchids. There is an Ecto 1 behind me in my normal scene, and a bonsai tree. There is something else. There's some roses or something somewhere. I have no idea where they went. And we did some little cats that my brother got me, a Y-wing, and I was doing that Japanese artist. I forget his name. I really should remember it. It's The Wave, which we've never finished. It's still up in the room. We might do that as a bonus. Finishing that. Although, actually, for a follower goal, I might do a takedown of the... a finishing up of various things. So the Ecto 1, we made an error about 50% of the way through the build. So we might just take that apart and reverse, fix it, put it back together. So the flip out seat doesn't do that, at least not very well. And finish off the wave, maybe do some other little bits. So yeah, but it was basically all Beat Saber and other game for quite a while. You're quite correct. So I am branching out. There is truth in what you say. And I suppose I should give you a shout out now that I've got them working. How the hell are you, sir? I hope I do, Pip. I hope I do. So I shall count stuff out while this clip is going. For this, we shall need 10 studs.
Donkey's out. Fuck. Okay, Diddy was better because you could just hold the barrel in front of you. Ah, shit, man. We took out all of our fodder. Is it down here? Nope, that's a pit.
Oops. We need 10 of these little bastards. But, hang on. Can we get that to focus? These little shit bags that are so easy to. So we're going to put them on the page where I can see the fuckers. Can't get away from me. 1, 2, 3. Stick to your fingers. That's a black one. We don't need you. Rejected. This is a merciless Lego stream. Ah, don't you dare. You can stay here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You won't know. I am ancient. My stream is fairly old. My first stream was in August 2017. Pip will remember that. Back when I had no idea what Twitch was for. and I used to avoid going to sleep while streaming pretty much entirely for Pip Duren. Because it hadn't occurred to me that other people might watch. That's 10 of those. We're good. And now we need 10 of these. Oh, that's brown. Rejected. 4. 6. 7, 8. I do love doing this. I mean, I could just become a Lego streamer. 2, 4, 6, 8. But who can afford that shit? 9. That 9 is coming with a certain amount of consternation. Thank you. Ah. Elite with fairy lights is still the cutest. I don't know. We didn't even do clips then, did we? Or we just don't have. That's only in our memories between you and me. I imagine that's how you probably want it. I might have an old video on a hard drive somewhere. 6. Yes, brilliant. And we're just gonna build. Oh, this is fun. Little tower things. So this is loosely based, I think, on the because Disney licensing wasn't a thing at that point for Lego, as far as I know, on the Tower of Terror at Universal Studios, which I have been on and been almost kicked out of. I was a young tearaway. Five, isn't it? With a knobbin on the top. Resonant memories with Lego. Well, I want to say don't we all, but obviously that's not strictly true. Not everyone grew up with access to Lego, but certainly for me, it was a bonding sort of thing between me and my best friend in Sheffield, where I lived for a lot of my youth. Look at that. Nice. I should show this stuff off. They had a lot more Lego than I did. Or rather, as I found out, it's just that their family was very large, so they all had bits of Lego, and they decided, because they were quite cooperative as a family, they kind of pulled everything together. There was lots of Lego there. But I did have like 2 entirely drawers of Lego. And I was very much... We would get sets, and I would build the thing immediately, whatever it was. I'd build it, play with it briefly, and then pull it apart, and there was just like 2 clothes drawers just full of random Lego. Used to build spaceships and so on. I remember, here's a formative moment. My parents had rather clocked onto the fact that I loved Lego before I think I migrated onto like Star Wars figurines. But they got me an actual Lego comic. It was a proper like print comic, which had a big sci-fi. I wonder if I could ever find it again. I don't own it anymore. If it's where my parents' house, it's probably been given to charity long since. But it was actually quite a good story. But it was all told with Lego figurines and so on. And it had, I think, at the end, you couldn't buy the set. So one of the things was there was a mothership in it, like a big ship that they all flew on, and it would have instructions on how to build these and how to get the Lego pieces for it. You could like mail out for it for that. That was how it happened in probably the 80s or the 90s. Yeah, the big random tub of Lego was very much, I think, a lot of people's formative experiences with Lego here, and like actually buying sets seemed like, well, it's boring, isn't it? Like the idea you would occasionally get a set, but much frequently you just have loads, and a lot of Lego would kind of be passed around when someone's kid ran out of enthusiasm for it. Also, welcome back, Cuppy. Let's get you a shout out as well. The danger with these streams is I go on very late with them because they are so fucking relaxing. So, 3 of these. Gosh darn it. What do you think happened there? Cuppy! How could you? Let me, I actually need to get some of my docs back here. No. No, come here. You, go away. You, where's my stats? Yeah. Oh, wow. I am streaming at 30 FPS. I did not realise that. That might be breaking a couple of things. Luckily, this is why we have dual streaming systems. I can fix that. So to fix that, we're gonna have to. You're gonna lose me for a second here. Apologies. I shall be right back. And there I am. And now we're actually streaming at 60 FPS again. All right, let's see if that actually was what was going on. 3 of those. There's something interesting and spiky in here.
I'm going to take a quick pause there to take the cupcakes out of the oven.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure about that. Because my timer's just got off.
The cupcakes are good. Can confirm. Consumed my final one the other day. Sorry, Breast K. I'm not sorry. We need 2 of these. Need 1 of these. Oh my god, cake. Yeah. Pip, if I ever get a copy delivery again, I'm going to have to share some with you. They are fucking amazing. There we go. This interesting little piece here, little black thing. Lovely. The technical looking brick. Ah, yes. Thank you, Cuppy. I neglected to shout you out, Steel. I am terribly sorry.
Instead of getting in a car and driving on the road like a normal person. Because the darkness wanted to give me the bad touch, and as much as I pretended not to like it, I went out there specifically to let it touch me.
Alan is a very strange guy. Need 1 of those. And 2 brown strips. There we go. Ta-da. Right. This bag is getting on my nerves. Let us begin. Right, you take one. You take one of these. You put it there. Put this one with the right angle stud facing towards you. You put this one here. Then you brown strip them up and place another one of those on here. And the one of those. A brown strip one of these. Two of these. One, two, this is three. Am I missing something? Oh no, this goes like this. Thank you, Cuppy. It's nice actually seeing these. When I'm playing games, I do not pay attention to the preview. It's there largely in case I get nervous and I need to know what's going on. Cuppy! She's got a face, you know. Almost a person. Well, that looks about right. If anyone wants me to like hold things up a bit closer so you can see what's going on, please let me know. So this goes on here. So I am failing to get the correct angle for this. Oh, viewer attacks got to be higher than... Is it? Than that, yeah. Let's put that right at the top. So we are kind of fixing things as we go. Mm-hmm. That looks good.
Stop! A large boob trap is present.
It's not. I assure you it isn't. I would know. Right. Next up, this page here. Two of these brown things. We're getting into that kind of annoying middle ground where there's just enough blocks to cause confusion, but not enough to get a good kind of rummage going on. One of these. Ooh, I have spotted something that looks a bit like a bat in here. How appropriate. One of those. One of these. Yeah, that still needs to be a lot higher than it is, doesn't it? It's in the wrong place. There we go. Just in time. Okay. I haven't lost count. Copy. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. No cheekiness involved. You pretty good shot though, I've got to say. Two of these. One of these. No. Here we go. Right, we are building. It looks like basically the mirror image of this. Make sure, because when I see a mirror. When I see a mirror image or something, I get nervous. I put the original round the wrong way. Right. I might commission Yarrow to make me a puppy-specific police. Straight to jail. So, now we layer these. And put that on the top. What have I done wrong? It's distracting me. Very irresponsible. Here we go. Look at this. This feels like it's going to turn into something exciting. It's got lots of moving. It's got bits that move currently and bits that will potentially move. There's something that goes through here. Or maybe not. Judging by the next page, we shall see. Okay. The final one of these. 2 of these. 2 of the little bastard stud things that are so fucking easy to lose. And pepper my floor upstairs. The previous one. I do have a little box of bits and spares. Oh, yeah, they're not grey ones; they're black ones. So here we go, 2 of those. And many windows. This is good. The guy even popped the glass out of the windows carefully. Like they're a little smudged. So I'm presuming whoever did it wasn't wearing like white gloves or something. But the amount of effort being put into making this good for me is impressive. I shall leave them a very glowing review on eBay. I am much appreciative to them for making this affordable, because the fucking things brand new cost £400. That is their secondary market value. In case that means there's something to anyone. Ooh. Bill, what have you done? What have you done, Steel? It's funny, you can gift other people subs, you have to pay for them. You can even give yourself bits, but the gigantified emotes are free. Oh, lucky you. I don't know if Winston's still doing a snoozle out there, but he's looking very cute. Right, we have 6 windows I've put together now. A couple of these. So, one of my favourite activities in Lego is just layering windows. Loads and loads. So many windows. Make sure they all go the right way around, though. Very disappointed if you do it all and you find the one in the middle, bottom middle, is incorrectly aligned. Terrible. Right. Yeah, but what are the blacks? Oh, I see. Right, okay. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be very satisfying. Or it will be if I can fit the fucking thing in there. There we go. It flies in nicely. And these blocks provide a bit of reinforcement on the edges. And these 2 studs pop off the corners there. You are a disappointment to me, small black stud. Stay on there. Have one job. It's beginning to take shape, isn't it? On to page number 8 of... Hang on. Well, instruction 8 of... Thank you. So 494. That was very amusing. 494. Does look like this bit can in fact be done post facto, which I was a little worried about. So I can find some cheap ones. There are 494 actions, and we're on action 8. Get comfortable. That was pretty good. I think some of them can be quite variable. So we need one of these, which is... Oh, there's only one of these, so we don't need to count. There's only one of these. 2 more black stud. But I thank you for the bits, and indeed for the song. Yeah. It's stuck. Have one. Ooh. Weird little triangle piece. I used to call them roofs, but you can't even make a roof out of them. They're just... They're cornices or something. They form bits of roofs. So we take this and we take one black stud and we place it here. And then we just kind of rocket that. We don't need that just yet. Rock out and do the rest of it. Like, yeah, here's like you put a stud on the thing and work the rest of you out yourself. Actually, the Lego instructions are some of the best instructions ever created, as far as I'm concerned. And I will fight anyone. Up that hill. There we go. Right, so, yeah. Some questions are being answered here. So, goes on here like that. So this looks like it is actually just decorative, that we're not going to suddenly have a pivoting thing. So those bugs are in fact coming from the music, aren't they? They're not coming from the... Ah! All is revealed. So these are not this bit here and here and here and here. These are not sort of meant to be kind of interesting bits in the books, in the brickwork. They are to mount this. So we've done that, and we get some fences, 2 of which, and 8 of these. Okay, so we're building some fencing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A while to go till the next break. I have done my Duolingo, so I'm safe. Continue for a bit. Mind going past midnight as it's Friday. I was going to try and both do Void Crew tomorrow with Steele and Richard DeValmont of Bella Lugosi's Shed. But I am no longer going to London because there is Transport Doom in the Bristol area. Admittedly, it only means getting a bus to the Bristol Parkway rather than like most of the way, but it's enough of a faff. And the fact that I've been working late every day this week, hence the very unusually for me timed streams. Again, they didn't used to be, these times aren't unusual historically speaking. But they are now. I don't think I could hack it. So we're just going to play... Pardon me. We're just going to play some Void Crew. You ready? You ready, Steel? So that's what we've done so far. We're going to play Void Crew, and we are going to obviously try not to die, except there's a new ship that we can only start flying if we die. Yes. Right, now we've got some bitty bits. So, we're building something exciting out here. So down here we've got a little sort of marker, tombstone maybe. So one of these. Tombstone marker. Yeah. Little batty. A weird disc thing. A 1 stud 2 block it. Normal boring block. Little grabber hand number 1. Little grabber hand number 2. Yeah, it is a really fun game, and we've got a new ship, which we have to die to get to, but you know. I think that's everything. Right, so we get this, and we put these that's away. Lined up there. Lined up there. Then that one in the middle. Up, and on top of this goes the little bat.
Seek fluid intake.
Thank you, Cuppy. Cheers. Look at that little guy. It's on infinity focus, so it's gonna Because the autofocus keeps on moving otherwise. What have you done this time? Right, so that's 2 blocks out. And 1 block's in. To there. And we just this is interesting. Will that work? It will. So that's wrong. So you can't see any of this, can you? So this goes on the back edge of this. Or there. We're building a little graveyardy type thing. There's a little red grabby that goes there. Which way is it orientated? Like that, yep. Okay, and this is not properly seated. Dear Batty, please stay there. And we've got another little grabby offset by 1, but right by the wall and facing that way. And this piece, which goes set of, I think it goes there. This might need a couple of goes to get right. That looks right. There. Can't see most of that because it's kind of brown on brown, but we'll get to what it's for. So here's some exciting new bits to come. A weird twiggy thing. 2 spiky alien tails, which are presumably not serving in that purpose here. A pumpkin and a leaf. So put the leaf in the pumpkin-y. No, that way. That's not the right way. That's right.
Captain Grey calls the shots, stealing flight control, which fires the cannons with a thunderous roll. When crewman screams, biomass fills the hole. Yet the ship flies on with a full load in the hull.
Okay, that wasn't bad. That actually made me giggle a bit. Thank you, Steel. There we go. So we've got a little sort of graveyard diorama thingy going on there. Got wonky around the edges, but is not bad. Okay. Will we finish the first bag? It looks like we will. Step number 12. For this we will need 3 of these. In fact, we just need everything that's there. The final 2 steps of the bag. So there we go. Well, your purpose is done here. Okay. So on the outside. No. Okay, right. So you can see what's going on. Just build the fences with 2. Ah! Are we short a block or 2? We are not. I just didn't see them. So 2 of these together. Make a fence post. Okay. Another. Two of these. Go. That's actually looking pretty sweet, isn't it? Right, and finally, pop this around the back, and the grave digging tools just go in the box like that. And earlier me would have spent absolutely ages trying to get them perfectly aligned as they are in the picture, and then forgotten about it instantly. That is bag 1. We'll do bag 2. Let's do bag 2. Here's bag 2. Bag 2 also has a big base plate, so we can just pop that out. Thank you, thank you. I did it all myself. Yay! I'm gonna have to think about when I actually want to stop, because I haven't really put a tab in my mind. What I do know is I've kind of forgot to eat dinner. So I might have to do something about that after stream. So big midnight snack. Probably give the cat kitty the midnight snack too. He only seems fair.
Mass attack starts in 5,
Oh, good
4,
Lord.
3, 2, 1. Mass attack.
Pizza!
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 Pizza! Pizza!
Pizza!
Nani?
Are you done? Thank you. It was good. It was good fun. Right. Phase 2. I am hungry. But I didn't realise I was hungry until after I got started. So this is what it's going to look like afterwards. So that we're building an extension on, as it were, which is I think going to go. That's roughly what the plan is, and it looks like they're going to link together with this. In fact, we're doing that straight away, apparently. So if we orientate this correctly, that's going to go there. All right, so we are going to need to adjust doing so. Things are adequately centered. Right, we will need 1 6 stud, 2 threads, 3 of those, well shape, 2 of those, right, cool. So our 3 goes there. Right angle. And 3 and 1 in. Nice find. That's all good. All right. I can see we're going to run into some challenges here. Oh my god, thank you. You're so generous today. So, oh, this is looking exciting. All right, we need 2 of these. It's hard to fit everything on here. Two of these. 2 little. I feel like that needs to go on the 3 bits, on the channel points rather than the bits. 2 of those. One grey one. 2 brown ones. Two.
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
Prancing.
Just testing out everything. You have a lovely voice. I know it doesn't feel that way, but it is in fact true. These are little rubbery bits. Interesting. Actually got some bouncing. A black single stud and a black. We're going to have a challenge tonight. Whether I come down in the morning and all this stuff is still here. At this early stage, I can understand. I can deal with the cats fucking things up, but after a certain point, it's going to be a problem. So, okay.
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
What am I doing? I'm building Lego at the moment. I'm mithering about the cats potentially knocking things up. You're just trying every single redeem. That's what I'm doing. I am figuring out what it is you would up to. They're there to be played with. Did Ooh Nasty actually show up that time? I wasn't looking at the preview. It should have been a little video of Treyguard. Yay! Did it show up in a sensible place? Good. Good. Right. So this is a little intricate. Not the most complicated thing in the world, but it is taking a little bit of processing power. But there we go.
And now a visual description of hubris.
Yeah, I'd need to change the colour on that hubris thing to something like horrible purple because it doesn't show up on anything. Alright. I'm wondering what's going on here because you've got these rubber bumper things. Is this where the tower's going to land? And these two go here. Oh, there we go. Good pat down. Now we need 6 of these. Those are too large. There we go, rejected. Okay, we need that. Yep. You guys are very mischievous this evening. What is going on? Right, 2 and brown. Ooh. Brown one. Got a wall. Which goes on the opposite angle there. It's a little bit more neatly in the drawing, but yep, you guys are filthy tonight. I'm enjoying it. Alright. Okay, let's build some more towers. I need literally 0 of those things that I just picked up. Right. 1 and 2 pieces, so find the other bit. There is some definite mechanics in here. Oh, we are just coming up to break time. So we're going to do that. And then I will find this, put that all together. I shall be back fairly shortly. Return. Put my earphones in so I can hear the nice music. Oh, it's not done the right thing. Oh dear.
Yay.
Yeah, I can't hear anything at the moment because these have connected to the wrong thing. Hang on. Yeah, it's connected to Bluetooth for some reason. Good. There we go. Yeah, they're all good. So, where were we? Oh, I'm hoping you're all having a nice week. Oh, we're building little tower things. Oh, I need to put this...
Stop! A large boob trap is present.
They're definitely working. We need 5 little studs. Which, of course, have all gone in the corners. I used to divide the fiddly bits into a smaller, less cornery tray. We may do that again. We were focused on... Oh, hello. We have a guest. It is difficult to move the... I suppose. I'm very careful. Can we... it's too dark. But I assure you there is a Tony down there. You can just see his little eyes. Right. The music is decidedly not very spooky anymore, is it? I've just realised this is probably going to get muted because this isn't going to the Twitch VOD. Bugger. Well, we'll just have to live with it this time. I've got the YouTube backup if I need it. It's meant to be authorised for... Oh, I've put the camera in the wrong way around. And it's upside down. Logitech stream cams are a little bit of an acquired taste. They are certainly extremely hard to calibrate. I will have to stand up to deal with this. Hello, Tony. That's about where it needs to be. Yeah, when I lean in. This might be a bit better, actually. It's kind of vertiginous, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So we have our 5 studs. We need 5 of these. Stop getting distracted. Oh, we found the other bit. There we go. We can't be distracted by it now. We found it. 1, 2, 3. 5. And 1 through stub. And then we're going to change the music. And I will probably set it up to use the VOD 1 channel. In fact, go on the break. That's everything. Okay, so this top piece goes where the other one, it pairs with that one down there to hold all of this together. Hello, Tony. I think Tony is not approving of what's going on here. This is his sitting table. So this is going to get more and more awkward to show to the camera. We're going to have to come up with a way of kind of zooming round without it becoming weird. Right, so 1, 2, and then just build these all the way up. It's going to become a bit of an exercise for me in camera work. I might actually pull out the proper camera as well and have it off to the side, looking sideways onto this, so we can kind of switch views and hold things up like that. That might be a way of doing it. It's a bit of a faff with cabling and stuff, because we have to hook up the Elgato capture faucet and then power the camera. So I can put it on battery and just turn it on when I need it, I guess. Find some short HDMI cables. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I'll have a think about it. Or I could just get a new add to my ever-growing collection of webcams. There. Okay, so that goes on the corner here. So let's give this a try. So if I then put this out, work view, how do I then orientate it so that there we go. It's not the only problem is it's not well lit. It's all Where did that come from? Oh, is that blur? Yeah. I couldn't. Ooh. I can mess with the lighting a bit. So, for it to be the right way up, like that. Ooh. Maybe we just... Oh, actually, here's an idea. There we go. Now I spend 10 minutes getting this orientated correctly. Yeah, this is distinctly unspooky music. So I'm going to make a playlist, aren't I? The spring song. We just go back to the start. There's a sneaking category here. This is my Lego making music. Right. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 of these. And a 6. And a 4. And a 2. Right. Review back up. Make sure my hands are in the right place. 2 of these. Low production values, more fun. That's how we roll here. I think what we'll do is on the next ad break. Well, I'm not using scheduled ads. I'm running them manually because I don't really care about the money. I just want to keep the pre-rolls off, if possible. But we just do one on the left-hand side. Fine, okay. And that goes on here, there, right? And then we build out from here with that block that way. Match this. So I don't have to worry about ads automatically rolling. I just run them. So should be able to wind up nicely at the next sort of pre-roll thing. And also it means I don't actually have to do that. So this bit, one of those, 2 more 4 pieces, 4 studs, 2 P studs, 2 black unstuck. I have not stuck them somewhere, hopefully. Thank you. Alright. Weird, this is a thing going on here. Something is taking shape. So what it could be. There we go, and then we build up around here in a U shape. Got the U with a little bit on it. Can't be an umlaut because it's not on the top. There's a trail. Oh, it's an F shape actually. Brilliant. Okay, let's forge on. See how far we can get. So we need one of these. 2 either orange or yellow. Hard to say really. Circular studs. A kind of flame. Oh, yeah, I found you. You're in here. Out you come. There we go. 2 of them. Second one. 2 white. So these make torches, I think, fairly obviously. 2 grey disc stud bastard getting lost things. But thankfully I have a whole pile of spares from another set. And 2 of these brown kind of curvy blocks. Remind me of something, but I'm finding it hard to articulate what. Yeah. Okay. So these go on top of these. Make a kind of thing. Your torch holder goes in the top. Doesn't feel massively secure. Oh, hang on. It's not massively secure because we did it wrong. We put this little orange stud in. Then the torch holder fits in rather nicely. And then the flame is on top. And we have a candle, actually, rather than a torch holder. Quite distinctly a candle. I think I'm going to put these together first, because it makes more sense to me that way around. Right. We pop those in. And where do they go? One goes here. And one goes here. Opposite each other. Nicely symmetrical. I feel good about that. And then this long piece secures all of this together. Like that. These are sort of grey rather than black. This is the sneaky music. I'm excited to do it. Sneaky next. 2 8s. That's right. Two of those. One of these. And then these exciting multifaceted blocks. One of those. What appears to be a dark stud of some description. Possibly brown. I think it's brown. And a brown... Well, there's only one option here, so this better be it. Right, these two go on top of each other. This goes in the centre of that. That's all fitting rather nicely. This goes on the left-hand side. And that whole assembly goes this way with the non-brown side facing outwards here. Exciting block I was talking about goes here. And then we build another U shape off that, making an F shape, including that block. Isn't that sweet? Can we safely do this? Yeah, it's all kind of holding together kind of nice. All those tools are flinging themselves about though. Back you go. I think we should try and finish this bag. We've got 34 minutes to do it in. Hopefully a little bit less. I can wind up. So now, one of those. One of these. A brown block with a hole. 2 black studs. And 2 grey flat 2 studs. I've only found 1, 2, and 2 yellowy, vanilla-y, creamy coloured. I know it's hard to describe, really. Pony's buggered off. Right, so we take a black, we place a cream, let's call it cream, on top of it, and a brown with the hole on that. Then a cream, and then a grey, making a sort of lovely sandwichy type thing. 2 black ones go on top of each other. The fence goes on top of the fence. Interesting, those studs in the fence there look black. but they are. That is just. Oh, they. No, no, it's fine. It's just how the print is. So these go down the side, and this fills out the front of that. Look, that's beginning to look a bit chimney-like. Next, here's where it gets interesting and a bit technic. So we've got 2 of these. So any block that has these holes in it immediately makes me think of Lego Technics, which were phenomenally expensive when I was a kid. I never got any. And because it came with bits that were easy to lose. I think my parents were quite concerned that they would just get opened and then bits would go missing and we'd cry when we eventually got round to wanting to actually play with it properly. So we didn't get them, which is quite wise, all things considered. Right, so, but these are definitely Technics bits, so I recognise them. So this is one of the things I love about the manuals, is that the one-to-one measurements. Make sure you've got the right sized one here. Whenever there's no things to count. Oh, I had not thought of that, dear laptop. You shutting down would be a problem to me right now. What can we do about that? I wonder. There's a dearth of plug sockets available, unfortunately. I think I can deliver power to you like this. Yes, it will work. Do hope. No? Nothing, tra-la-la? Alright. I don't want to have to go and get the power brick. I'm going to have to go and get the power brick. The fuck am I going to plug it in, though? I was hoping that would work. Shit. Be right back. Well, that works okay. I forgot I had a spare power brick. It was in this room. So, 2 of these. Weird little thing. 2 of those. Okay, so we take this one, and in the middle slot, we place this thing. And the rightmost slot, place this thing. Then we take one of the 3 blocks and place it over there. Over there. There we go. And then through the middle of these, we place this. No, do not. We first thread it through here all the way. Then we place it through here. And we place this whole assembly facing this way, like this. Right, that's rather off center, but this whole assembly goes here with these protruding out and that block there, and this then buttresses that in. But that's still mobile, suggesting that there is going to be something with some movement in it there. One very long black piece. Ooh. Grey 4 pieces. But, sorry, one light grey, 2 light grey and 2 dark grey. We are to place light greys on dark greys. And those go on the top there. I think what we're going to need to do is move the instruction manual slightly off and bring this a bit more centrally. So these are going to go... Whoop, the instruction manual is haunted. These go here and here, and then this buttresses off that whole section at the top, locking all of this together rather nicely. Quite satisfying. Back to having the book over here, I think. God, I am not going to get to bed at any sort of sensible hour tonight, am I? But that's okay. We're on to action, or not page, because it's page 28. It is step 25, or 5, I keep on thinking of it in my head. One of these. No, not one of these. 2 of these. 4, 1, 2, 4. One of these. There's 6. The odd-numbered ones. I guess good, because that would be unsatisfying. Nice try. I am not getting sleepy, that's the problem. I am worried about not getting sleepy. So 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, and I want to be up in time for our Void Crew date. So, very important stuff. So these 2 go together, we've already done that. And this goes on the right-hand side of the block. Not that it matters, but it helps if you keep your orientations all kind of correct in relation to what's going on. So this just goes straight on the top here. And then this neatly fits there. No, it does not. It does not go that way round. I have fallen foul of this sort of behaviour before, Graham. Don't follow the steps. Don't try and think ahead. So let's back. Do a bit of deflected light, shall we? So it was just trying to capture Tony. That's 25 done. Somebody needs firm encouragement to finish their Legos. Right, for this one we need these exciting little fancy things, which may be custom for this build. Not sure. 2 black blocks, a tiny... It's not that small, actually. It looked like it was going to be very easy to lose, but a tiny black piece I'll put there so it actually shows up. A 1-to-1 these. There. Here we go. Perfect size. A sprocket. Very exciting. And 2 these lighting technique. So once again, we are building some kind of gear mechanism, which is going to sit on top of the gear mechanism we've already built. That's very exciting. So first, we actually put this straight through this time, rather than have a bushing or whatever it's called. These all go together. The spinny. We make that second one on there, and then we cap it with the black piece. That all spins quite nicely. We also build up this here fence. Oh, that really needs to go down a bit firmer than it. Yeah, neither of these are in very well. I'm gonna have to, before we move on, just go around and make sure everything here is settled in nicely. So that goes on there. So we're, that is wrong, Graham. They go on top of each other, not next to each other. On top. And this goes on here. So we now have a mechanism we can tell that's engaged, and this is spinning. Hard to show, but spinning this is spinning the lower, or it could be the opposite way. Once that's properly engaged, that will do something. We will find out what. One of these, one long one. In fact, we are emptying the box now, and we will probably we'll sort of review what we've done, tidy up a little bit. Maybe we'll look at these. There's a little bit of time left, but I kind of want to save them to last. So what's going on here? This is breaking the rules. We're going back to the first piece we built. So we're putting a reinforcing green block across the top here to hold all this shiz together. I kind of love this bit in this song. It's a little bit out of character, but it jars nicely, if that makes sense. This is basically the exact same set of tunes we listen to every year. So that one goes there, and that's now held together rather nicely. So our right angle block here is going around the corner there, holding that together. That's nice. It's nice when you can sort of see how all of the structure in this is held together. That goes there. This goes across the top here. Again, kind of pushing and holding everything together. This goes here, and this goes on the top there. So where will bag 3 take us? And do I want to embark on it? I think I do not. So let's have a look at what we've done. So this is very mobile. Like you can see, there's all the way around very smoothly. There's only one. There's these 2 bricks holding it all together, but the action on that is very nice. So let's have a look. And we'll try and get things so that they are the right way, not interfering with the bits. Right. Yeah. Problem is, we lack decent lighting when I'm doing this, and the camera torch isn't really doing it. But I mean, it looks spooky. We can do it. Actually, we can do things this way. So it's got actual lighting. So we've got a little garden with some overgrown tombstones. A little Batty memorial there. Pumpkin. This kind of weedy thing and a tombstone that says possibly TC on it. Elegant little thing here. We spin that around. I think we found a way to do this. I'll have a light off to the side and we can just take this camera. This opens out, and here we have the interior, the little tools, the windows. And here we have what is beginning to look an awful lot like a jail cell. With a couple of candles. Something's probably going to go in there. I really like these pieces. They are less rich in orange than they look on camera here. They're actually quite... Yeah, maybe we should get a little Eurosi. I think that little horny police... I'm kind of tempted to just go to one. And do another bag. And then call it a night. I'm really enjoying this. So these are a lot less orange than they appear there. So they're quite dull as opposed to the rather rich orange. And I think they're better for it. Like the candles aren't quite that glowy. We've got this. It's clearly a mechanism. This is a mechanism of some description. We don't know exactly what it's going to do yet, but you see they're moving each other, so something's going to clip on there. This feels like it's the first part of the mechanism of the tower drop. I'm quite excited about that. Right, so let's see if we can. Nope. That's wrong. That way? No. This way? The previous me that used to do this was very particular about like everything being due once. So we set it up and we just go. And I am glad that the person I am now is a bit less like that. I am tempted to start bag 3. Yeah, there was some stuff. So I want this box to stay probably last. So those are the extra figures I've been given with this. Let's do bag 3. 15 minutes until the next break, anyway. And then we'll probably go back. So, yeah, another panel. Where is this going in relation? I already talked myself into it, to be honest. We also get to build a minifig here, so... right. Bag 3, begin. So, looking at the manual, that's where we're going. We're building another faceplate. There's a lot going on here. And we get this dude, Top Hat, who I think is a designer. Kind of cheeky to write yourself into the design, but there we go. But the first thing we build is the designer. So here's his little torso. And here is his little leggies. And here is his facing. And here is his hat. The hat on the head. Head on the body. Is it little mammoth? I don't get the joke, but I'm sure there is one. And there we go. Rather dapper chap, isn't he? You can stay there for the moment. In fact, he just goes invisible when I do that, pretty much. So we'll pop him there. Right, here we go. This appears to be an isolation. Isolation. Yes, littler leggies than you. Ah. You have little leggies. I guess I knew you had little leggies. Make one of those. 2 of these. What will happen is we will definitely be taking the break on time because I kind of need the loo. And, you know, when you're doing things like this, when you need loo, kind of, you get a bit of a pickup in urgency. And it either makes you better or it makes it easier to make mistakes. The problem with Lego mistakes is not making the mistakes. It's making sure you detect them before you move 6 bags down the build. Because when you're 6 bags down the build, you really don't want to be taking everything back. Right. So, once again, we are searching for the other hinge lock piece. It's in here. I have faith in this guy. I am writing them, well, the Lego seller. An absolutely glowing review tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that if anything's missing, they will be horrified and they will do everything in their power to get it back to me, get the correct bits to me. It had that feel. Like there was a lot of messaging about, would you like the packaging done this way? Where would you like the figurines stored? Oh, there's 2 of those. Right. I've not realised. Thankfully, it's right at the top. Yeah. So, here we go. We have built a ziggy-zaggy wall. Now, we've got to find some tiny fucking bits. Really tiny fucking bits. 2 of these. There's 1. There's 2. One. It is a technical term. In the organisation I now work in, I introduced the incredibly technical term groupie shit, which is now used quite widely as long as the clients aren't in earshot. And sometimes when the clients are in earshot, you get on well with them, well enough with them. Because when you are doing any kind of large user-based application thing in which people have to have different permissions and so on, groups are shit, and groupie shit is extreme groupie shit. It's one of the most complex areas of like figuring out how to what needs to be done, how, especially when you're moving things from one place to another, how to maintain sort of continuity, because groups. These, yeah. So that's cheeky. So there are brown blocks with holes and brown blocks without holes, and it does actually have the hole on the diagram, but it's I don't know why I can hear the viewer attack so much more clearly in here than I can on any of my other setups. Maybe I've just got more time to notice. There we go. 2 of those. 1 corner block. There we go. And 1 here. That's 1 black. Right, we're hot to trot. So blue things go in the brown thing. Blue things go in the brown things. You're on a roll today, Cuppy. Yep. Okay. Okay. I am concentrating. I am ignoring you. I am fully in the zone with my Lego. I missed who it was. It's going to be steel, isn't it? So this one goes here. And here. And there goes. Go. Protruding. There we go. Great. Okay, we have 2 corner blocks. Two corner blocks. Okay. Moving on. And a 3 black block. So our corner blocks go directly out from there and round the corner here. The 2 there, and then we have, for some reason, a flat, nice layering. I see you. Behave. Right. Ooh. Right. These are in my mind. These are always Star Wars blocks. Although when they came out, the Star Wars Lego wasn't a thing. They didn't have a license, so they had their own thing. I forget what it was called. It was Star something or Space something. But these, if you wanted to build anything vaguely Imperial looking, these are what you used. The white and black coloured ones. My little bit of trivia. Sure, it was riveting for you. There's loads of technical bits in here. At least I'm pretty sure they didn't have a Star Wars license for them. Now we need one of those. So 2 of those, 1 of those, and a weird little... Don't need that bit. Never that bit. There's a little lever thing. And it can be a bastard to find. At least find the other bit that we need. Four. Oh, there should be a 6 here somewhere. 8. It's in here, but it's tiny and I'm actually a little worried it's coming to 2 pieces. And I will have to... I mean, if this were the piece that's missing, it would not be the end of the world. I wouldn't even probably try and replace it, but it does look rather funky, so I'll be sad if that's the case. But this is what takes the longest, is finding the goddamn piece. It's a little red-based lever. So tiny... Okay. So this is why I would... that's the thing that the new sets have. The bags... The numbered bags tend to contain 2 bags. Or rather, the numbered bags contain another bag. And that bag is the bag with all the small fiddly pieces. So those used to go into a separate truck. Whereas here, I wouldn't really expect them to just put them in a separate baggie. So they're all mixed in. It's a bit of a pain in the fucking arse, I tell you. Mind you, I have found loads of other smaller things so far, so there's a strong potential that maybe we should just press on and it will turn up as I complete this a bit further, or it won't. That might be the wisest idea. It's unlikely to become completely inaccessible. Right, let's stop worrying about it for now. Right, these 2 go here. And the black piece goes on the end there, and the lever would go, which Kronk would pull, goes there. Where does our... This goes buttresses across there. Okay, cool. Right, let's continue, and then maybe it'll show up. We'll know where it goes because we've been worrying about it. So an 8-piece... 2-piece, 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 5-piece. Or am I reading that wrong? 6 with holes. There you are. Now 4 studs. 3. That's 4. And 4. We'll have you. Alright, so still no sign of this lever. Right. What do we need here? 1. Right, 1 stud. 1. 8. Yep. Oh, this exciting looking control panel-y thing. An exciting looking multifaceted white piece there. Another 3. Another 2. And another 2. Alright. So I've noticed this quite a lot. So if you build, say, a long one here and then 2 there, as per this. Sorry, as per that. The next stage will be to build the identical thing, but mirrored, and that gives you... I'm imagining that that strengthens things up. So each one is covering the gaps in the next. And then you cap it off, so there's something there. We actually need 2 of these panels. I saw the other one a second ago. Still no sign of that lever. Got a sharp soon. There's a ticket in there. Lots of block jingly going on. There we go. So these... let's get the orientation right or else you'll be sad. So, yellow square left, red square right on the top. Yeah? Yeah. We're good. And again. We're good. I'd hate for that to be out of order. No. This goes all the way here, like that. And our black square goes on the end. Not entirely lined up. It could be hiding inside another piece. That's a really good point, Cuppy. Thank you. I will bear that in mind. It will either chop or it doesn't. And if it doesn't... Cuppy, you're a genius. It was inside this. Here it is. Our lever. As it turns out, we actually have to pull all the stuff we built out to fit this in. Oh god, it does not want to cooperate. Right. Let's use you to apply a bit of direct pressure. No, not happening. All right, let's make a little space to work here. It really does not want to go on. And now I've gone back several steps, and that's going to confuse me. There we are. We did it. That goes the opposite way round. Cool. And these bits go on top there. There we go. The finished. There we go. A finished item, but now I've lost track of where I was. So we'll put those on, we'll put that there. We've got our blocks here. These go like that. Right. Continuing to buttress. Thank you, Cuppy. That was incredibly helpful. Next. On tiny fucking brown stuff. Ah, right there. Block would have it. So there's our tiny fucking brown stud. Looks like 6 and an 8, so that's too long. 6. That's an 8. Nope. No. Alright. Find the stuff you can find. That's not what we need. We need a 4. We've got one of those and another one of those. We need 2 of those. Then we need the same but slightly different colour. That looks like one. And another. There we go. So we have everything there. 2 stud brown. And then our mysterious black one, which I couldn't find. But he's almost certainly here somewhere. We've got these 2 really long ones. Now we've got some flat ones. Ah, there you are. That's got to be you. 8 studs, yeah. There we go. So, this finishes the top of the control panel. It's happening here. Light ones go on top of dark ones. So, and one goes here. And one goes here. So this is fastening that one. And then, for reasons I don't quite understand, it's... maybe they just don't have brown ones in that size, I don't know. Right. Okay. Should be break time. We're not going to get through this by 1. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave that there. So, what we're going to do, we are going to find a raid. You know what? It has been a dog's age since I've been able to raid Coco Confession. Bigger streamer. Does quite well, I think. Absolutely charming. Love them to bits. Yeah. So, let's do an raid. I used to stream quite late at night, regularly, so I got to raid her quite a bit. But, yeah, that hasn't been happening of late. But today, it is. So thank you very much for being here for the inaugural Lego build stream. It's been very helpful, sort of, having people here to check everything works and so on. We are raiding Coco Confession. I hope you have a lovely time.
Are you? Ruffles jalapeno ranch chips? Those sound delicious.
We don't need any reinforcements. I'll take care of it. It's under control.
Let me... John, I love having space magic, though.
Turn around very slowly.
Damn it.
Have you seen the assassin?
What are you looking for? You're not one of the saddest mercs. Who are you?
Answer my questions and I'll let you go.
Look, pal. Even if I I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you.
Not the answer I was looking for.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me, my
Oh, I pressed the wrong button! I didn't mean to!
Goodbye.
Harsh. I guess he had it coming.
All
I
right.
didn't mean to!
Enjoy. I'll see you all soon. Good night. Do I do the stream ending stream? I suppose I should for form's sake. So, okay. I will clunkily fiddle around with this, do this, and go, bye.